And today is New Bike Day. So what I've got here is a brand new YT Capra 29 base model. So first, I need to open the box. So I've got my little box opener here. We're gonna have at this. Hopefully this will cut through this tape. And we're gonna welcome to the family. This is pretty decent here. Oh, that's so cool. They included a dork disc. So for those of you that like dork discs, there's one for you, all ready for you. I'm not one for a dork disc, but I am one for this bike. Let's see. That's what I'm after right here. Me first. So let's go over to the bench and check out what is me first. Alright, so let's do a me first net shoe. Looks like a nice shoebox, you know, I could probably use this something later. Welcome to the family. Oh. It's a nice little picture there. Welcome to the family. I mean, this is printing on some nice cardstock here. You don't choose your family usually, so thank you for choosing YT and thank you for choosing good times, blah blah blah. Let's get into this bike. I'll go back to that later. Read first, then unpack. RTFM. That who uses instructions. Adult and Juvenile Bicycle Owner's Manual. Toolbox. 4 for the win without the right tools. Even the best of manuals is of little use. That's why we pulled out the wallet and put together a toolbox with 4 little helpers for you. Now you can save a trip to the DIY store and get straight down to business instead. We have the torque wrench, Allen key, anti-slip paste. That's pretty nice. And a shock pump. Oh, they are nice. Secured with zip ties. That's a pretty stout Allen wrench there. It's not very sharp. It's big and intimidating. It's not sharp. It's got a nice little rubber cover on it. YT Live Uncaged. I'll be a little more careful giving it my torque wrench. Oh, maybe it is sharp enough. It's got your bits in the handle. It's got one bit installed already. Nice carbon fiber looking shaft. Oh yeah. It's got your readout on there. Pretty nice. And a shock pump. I have a shock pump. And it looks just like this. And yeah, I'm not upset at all. This is a nice shock pump. Goes up 300 psi. So that's good for me since I've been quarantining and eating. But we're going to get out and we're going to start logging some miles on this new YT Capra. So I got all the little owner's manuals, all the manuals that you're going to need for everything you got. Oh, the piece de resistance. My favorite, the reflectors. Again, they go away with the dork disc. But I'll actually hold on to those. They're not bad to have on my road bike. I know my road bike's lacking some reflectors. It might not be a bad idea to put them on because I do commute in the dark. They do include pedals, although they give you the option to buy some pedals at a really good discount if they have them in stock. They were kind of sold out when I bought mine. These are just nylon cheapies, so Again, it's something you can put on the bike and ride it around. I do not recommend these for anything other than just riding your bike around, maybe the park or something on a paved path, which you're not buying a Capra for anyway. So these go in the bin, and maybe one of the kids' bikes or something, who knows. Let's see. They send you a RockShox sticker. That's excellent. And 2 tokens. So if you followed my Nomad, I believe I had 2 tokens in that, so I'll be installing 2 tokens in this fork, more than likely. I have the anti-slip paste, and here, yes, it comes with the tubeless valves, the valve core tool, and some other little, oh, these are spacers for your headset. It's got 2 small spacers, maybe 1/4-inch spacers, so it's pretty nice. 2 basic black valves, so if you want something colored fancy, I might get some blue ones. The bike does not come set up tubeless, obvious if I'm holding the valves in my hand. So let's get back to the big box. Let's see, how am I going to go about it? Pull the wheels out first. Yeah, wrapped pretty nicely. Really got to go get some scissors for all these zip ties and some wire cutters. I'm not going to have it. My tires, they're zip tied with a big old honking knife. But yeah, they come with DHRs. They don't come with a DHF and a DHR. It's DHR, Maxxis Minion DHR2s to be precise, front and rear. And I love my Minions on my Nomad, so I was very happy to see they came with these. It's DT Swiss, the 1900 series wheel set. It's supposed to be a halfway decent wheel set, so we'll see. I'm a fairly big guy, so we'll be putting that to work. And there we go. The box is set up. It's got a bottom wheel stand, everything. I mean, so you're supposed to be able to build this without having a stand. I have a stand, so we're going to be using the stand. And it's aluminum, so I can clamp it. So let's get this box out of the way, get this up into the stand, and we'll put her together. So you have a SRAM SX 12-speed drivetrain. Sounds nice. Not too obnoxiously loud, which is good, because obnoxiously loud does come across on videos, and it's just so much harder to kind of get that out and cover it up and make it so you can tolerate the video. User information on the DT Swiss rims. Don't know that I need user information on a rim. That goes in the box. But 200mm rotors, front and rear on this. So you got plenty of stopping power with the SRAM Guide RE brakes. So I had the Guide Rs on my Nomad. It was a 2018 Nomad, which should have been past the issue they had with master cylinder swelling. I did have that issue. I'd file them down, and then they started sticking again. So I was like, I was real leery, but man, I really like the performance of them. I love the feel of them. So I didn't mind that these came with the Guide REs. Because again, you're talking several model years later. 29er. I went from a 26 to a 27.5, and I thought that was really nice. I'll tell you what, the packaging on this is really good. Really, cardboard, lots of cardboard. Built up wheel spacer, all labeled. I mean, this definitely is no Walmart bike packaging. I've put together several of those. Not bad, not bad. Again, user information for a wheel. Oh yeah. The box is even reinforced. I was checking that out earlier. There's plastic panels inside the box to reinforce it in certain areas. Some masking tape there. Nice, no residue or anything. It's a matte blue. YT logos are in there. They're definitely in the paint, so you're not peeling off any stickers there. Why would you want to? Let everybody know you ride a YT. Be proud of what you have. This is a nice bike. Rear axle stand, rear. Man, they've really gone above and beyond in wrapping this. It's phenomenal. So, by the time we get this sucker in the stand, man, oh, I'm gonna love every minute on this ride. Again, this is the YT Postman dropper post. Somewhere in here is a lever for it. We'll mess with that later. It's got the YT branded seat on here. A lot of people like the seat. However, they find it's not the most comfortable, and I probably, unfortunately, will have to upgrade it to something wider. Not necessarily an upgrade going to a wider seat, but it's a necessity. So for my butt, it's an upgrade. So otherwise, it's supposed to be a pretty nice seat. And yeah, I'm not sure the width on it. I believe it's 135. I go 145 and I'm good with that. I usually run the WTB. This is an SDG. So SDG's fine. I ran them for years and just recently started running WTBs on all my stuff. So now on these dropper posts, the medium frame comes with a 125 millimeter. So excuse me, the small and medium come with a 125 millimeter dropper. The large is 150. Extra large to the triple XL. This is a triple XL, by the way. They're 170 millimeter dropper, so it'll come down plenty far for you. And this is YT's own in-house branded. It's their Postman. So gone are the E13 and E13 trebles. Everybody, you know, usually you have a little side to side. Like this has a little side to side. Like it's barely there. It's nothing you're going to notice riding it. This is normal. What I've experienced with other dropper posts, this is the normal. The E13s, though, you'd see them really sloppy, and that was one area of contention for a lot of YT owners, was having that good dropper post, and they just did not like that E13. Gorgeous. Got a nice rubber bash guard under here. Get some more of this stuff off. Get out of the way. Oh. Even comes with a free rubber band. Nice. SRAM SX cranks. Now what I didn't do is order an extra derailleur hanger. It's always a good idea to have an extra derailleur hanger. So it's probably one of the things I'm going to do is get back on the site, order another derailleur hanger, because I don't know, I was just so excited to get it in the first place. I was like, oh my God, they got the Capra available. So, two-tone paint. So you have the darker blue, comes across here, runs right down the upper rear triangle here to the lighter blue here. So it's not shading, it's not shadow in the camera. That's the actual two-tone paint. Even that cardboard tube is nice. I'm impressed with the packaging as much as I am with the bike, really. So now your stem and your handlebars are both race face effect. It's a 35 millimeter stem, 780 millimeter bars. Perfect size for me. It's not quite the right size for you. You can always cut them down. Bike like this, you probably do want the wider bar, whereas on something like a cross-country bike or something, you might want to cut it down a little bit between trees better. But typically, this should be just fine for you. Always got to drop at least one washer. Don't tell my mom I'm putting them in my mouth. Some ODI lock-on grips, pretty nice. Not the most for padding, but pretty tacky. Got a good feel to them. I think I'll like them. Now there's the RockShox Yari for you. That is a nice fork. Big, beefy, 170 millimeters of travel. Again, I'm going to wind up probably putting both of those tokens in here for big hits and stuff. Stop! Maximum lever position is critical. Refer to the user manual for lever position instructions. Yeah, some good information. Well, tip: don't handle the rotor when you're assembling the bike. You get oils and stuff. There's a little grease on the axle. There's little spots of grease here and there on the frame. Just right. You want the axle to just snug in. You don't want to have to send it home. It's not going to go anywhere on you. Trust me. Ooh, sweet. So here you have it. Brand new YT Capra 29 base. So we can't forget, what does this beauty weigh? Without pedals, we have 36.78 pounds. So that also comes out to 588.4 ounces. 16.68 kilograms. But here in America, it's 36.78 pounds. So that's without pedals. So a few pounds heavier than my Nomad was, but this is also a bigger bike than my Nomad. This is the XXL, the double XL Capra.